couldn't be much more from the forever trusting you, and nothing else matters. Never open myself this way. Life is ours, we'll get away. All is words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Just as he had found in you, every day for something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. But so close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from you. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. But myself this way. Life is always living away. All these words I will just say, and nothing else matters. Just as he had found in you. Every day for something new. Open mind for the flame, and nothing else matters. Never care for what they say. Never care for games they play. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. No matter how far, couldn't be much more from you. Forever trusting you. No, nothing else matters. Nobody told you how to afford your love. I know how someone controlled you. They wrote and sold
find this music in the album AIIHC Music DJ. So it's already available. I prepared those music. It's around 7 to 8 songs. Hope you enjoy it. It's online concert. The live ones will begin in 2026, 2027. So, like I've told you, in fact, this will be the album AIIHC Music EDM DJ electronic, in fact, digital music for DJs. Volume 1, it's ready, in fact, and you see this track, in fact, was more or less from this album. We haven't begun commercializing, in fact, the albums yet, being 2026. Okay, so if you like them, you can find them online or in some kind of discotheques and so on. Remain 10 minutes. Our first online live concert. So hopefully I'll be able to. is the original song of the album AIIHC Music. Top Dog is 2002-2025.
Her name was Haley, but I loved her. She was a belly dancer, but I loved her. She was stinky, but got obsessed with her. Every day morning, thinking about her. By noon, eating with her. By night, dreaming of her. Do you believe in love after love after love? Her name was Haley, I love at first sight. Her name was Haley, making my life bright. Do you believe in love after the first fight? Do you think she's happy under the sunlight? Yesterday we were friends, today we are enemies. She was recruited by a couple doggies to break my knee. And when the fight has begun with her couple doggies, they're giving her money, a boyfriend, a house, and kids. It's sad how bad couple doggies exploiting belly dancers. The story of beautiful lives to feed the restless hatred. In the justice pool where the lawyers and magistrates, the story has ended.
Her name was Haley, is a singer from the album AIIHC Music, Varieties, Volume 1, and title it's Cop Doggies 2002-2025. So, last part of this online concert, last 8 minutes. Hopefully you're enjoying your summer. It's opera. Luce von le stelle. Happy Ascension Day. Welcome everyone. This is Caruso in memory of Enrico Caruso. Guys, was the modern Thank you everybody for following this concept. I could see some people were following live, so it's recorded live, concert. It could be on site and open air. So hopefully in 2026 there will be recital of opera, just opera, or in fact a concert of all these plus new album. I'll be promoting beginning of 2026. It's more or less a brand AIIHC Music Varieties Volume 1, and title of this album will be Cup Doggies 2002-2025. Okay, with 15 songs and the album, it's varieties between rock, hard rock, soft rock, pop, there's also hip hop and rap. Okay, and you could see there's also a techno, more or less electronic digital music album at the Music EDM. Okay, it's volume 1, which is ready to be commercialized right now. 2026, 2027, I think the activity of more or less the company at International Ltd. The copyright is for the company today and myself. Okay, for the albums which are more or less public domains or original albums or more or less where we have a license. Okay, so maybe I'll buy some licenses, you see, for some old songs, for Freddie Mercury, Elvis Presley maybe too, whom else? Um, I was thinking also about Frank Sinatra. Okay, there's some old songs, where we need to buy a license which fit well, with my more or less voice and vocals. So maybe I will buy in the future a license. It'll be more or less an album of licensed oldies. Okay, I don't like to sing for live singers. You see, I don't know why, but I don't like that. So, yeah, Michael Jackson, his songs, some of them I could really cover them. Others, I feel it's much better to listen to him. Okay, so sometimes it works much better with a new singer voice. Sometimes it's much better to listen to old songs of such, deceased singers and so on. Okay, so everything. Have a nice summer, all of you. Happy St. Mary's Day to all those who are celebrating it. Today mainly Catholics, Orthodox, Anglicans, so some few Muslims today who honor, St. Mary. Hopefully, in fact, next year we have a festival in my hometown from where I came, in Lebanon. So every year on this day, during this period of days, 3 days before, there's a kermes and festival for St. Mary's Day. Okay, since I was a child, I used to go to this festival, and yesterday it ended. You see, they were streaming live also from Lebanon, and there were jazz, more or less, drums. Also, they played drums. But mainly Oriental songs, you see, for local citizens. But we are multicultural, community. So if we make a concert of opera, I don't think they'll be annoyed, or a concert of rock and pop and so on. Have a nice summer, and until our next meeting, it'll be on Christmas, 2025, before New Year's Eve. Okay, before 2026, with an opera recital also online for the children's time. Okay, and some also Christmas songs from the album AIIHC Music Christmas 2025. I've downloaded some music scores, for the guitar. They are for beginners. They are not really adapted for an album of of Christmas song. I need to work all that again. I have my keyboard and to organize, arrange again. The music scores. The way I've arranged right now, by improvising a little bit. The music of on story de normal. So I think I'll improvise it because there's a lot of recordings and I'm always working alone. So Sometimes, in fact, I use AI algos to compose the music, and I change them. Okay, later, or I've prepared today a whole album. Like I've told you, there's two rap songs, Cup Doggies and Doggies with Caps. They won't be involved in this first volume one album, of of varieties, because I don't have them on me. I've forgotten the lyrics and music. They are broad. They are broad with other music books and so on. So I need to settle. You see, in Lebanon, but today's situation is not really optimal. You see, for that. I won't continue like that, having a foot, you see, in Europe and a foot in Middle East, in Lebanon mainly. So we are waiting that there are now some peace, pacts with neighboring countries and so on. Israeli mainly. They've become very dangerous in the region, and I mean, it should end one day, like in Europe, World War One, World War Two, and it has ended one day. So today there's peace. There may be some protests, but they are not at war against, for example, Switzerland, or Luxembourg, or Belgium, and so on. Okay, so situation is really radical. I mean, unstable, radically unstable in Middle East. Personally, I would like to join, Lebanese university again, because I feel comfortable in working in Lebanon, lecturing and so on. I've tried twice, I feel home. I feel myself home with our new generations, children. Okay, not persecuted and bullied by the cops, seeking anything to offend me or so on. Okay. Uh, Hard luck to those who've tried, in fact, to I don't know what, to steal us or to exploit me or to intimidate. Hard luck, for the glory of Israel, for sure, not for anyone else, not for Lebanon, not for the USA, not for UK, not for France, not for Australia. Okay, it's time really to end I mean, um how we say it, legendary, legend of the Israelis. So they are not legendary people, This legend of the Israelis should end. They return back a normal country like others, living in peace with all neighboring countries. They need to a little bit heal bad intentions and hatred toward Arabs and Muslims, all neighboring countries. It's difficult to live, in such an environment if you continue like that, having bad intentions, okay, making wars and committing bad things. Okay, hopefully Saint Mary will enlighten them. She was a Jew, Jewish. So, okay, so Jesus Christ was crucified because he loved his people, because he was a Jew and he loved the Jewish, he wished to save them from Romans. Okay, that's why he was crucified. He tried to change them to avoid really having issues with other people, and civilizations and cultures. Okay, so anyway, I mean, maybe they are still waiting for another Jesus Christ today, Messiah, they call him. But in all cases, they need really to reintegrate those countries the way they were before 1948. They were living in Syria, Iran, Lebanon, Palestine, okay, without any issue with the Christians and Muslims. So hopefully, they turn back like before. Okay. This is a peaceful, more or less, concert and wish, we won't make war on St. Mary's Day. Well, maybe tomorrow, we'll return back to front lines, return back to, you see, our ongoing war today, and we won't struggle, we won't let them rejoice, our struggling and persecution. No, they are narcissistic, and aggressive haters. Okay, it's the difference between us and them. We cannot have the bad intention and hatred. Somebody 23 years against him, his family, his relatives, his home country, and it's not over yet. They're still extending. There's nothing to be extended anymore. We are not open. We are in an open war. And I occupy my position of professor of university in Lebanon. Sooner or later. Okay, it should be in 2010, 2013. You could see they are making us issues as a Lebanese country and community. Okay, today they blocked everything in France. So what do they want? They want the war. Yeah. They blocked my progress in France, for example, and Europe, and they progress also my recruitment and progress in Lebanon and other countries. What do they want? What do they want, the French cops? This is a question. With a complaint of 18 charges against them, what do they want? Endorsed by other Zionists, Freemason, white supremacists from Australia, from maybe UK, from USA. What do they want? It's a question today. What do the presidents want? Except stealing the natural resources of Middle East. What do they want? So we'll put them a mirror in front of their fucking faces, and I don't wish to be, you see, insolent on St. Mary's Day. We teach them in the Middle East the way they are treating us, in the countries. Story is over. I'm not here to teach them. I'm not here to teach the French cops, British cops, Australian cops, and American cops how to behave with people like me, who are free of charges. Well, the presidents, you see, royals, and other citizens are full of addictions, pedophiles, and felonies, and crimes, and so on. And they are free in the jungle today. They've created a jungle, you see, and the countries, they would like to create this jungle for us. That's what they've done with ISIS in the Middle East and the Israeli and the war since 1948 and even before. So we won't remain in the jungle anymore. This is everything we are saying today. If I have some fans, supporters, people who appreciate me, you are welcome in my office, not in my privacy. Okay, and today it's over. Intrusion of my privacy is over. Okay, I would like to have a normal life like everybody because I have my career and my work. There's nothing on me, neither indictment, neither badges, neither blacklisting. All that, is persecution of enemies. Freemason, racist French cops, you see, or Australian, or British, or American cops, royals, and politicians. It's coming from a dirty side, of enemies. It's not coming from side of colleagues or of co-citizens or I won't say friends, far to be, far to be friends. Okay, there are predators. Some of them would like to play dirty games with me, sexual games or other games. You see, they are fully destroyed morally. Delusional, sociopaths, psychopaths, psychocriminals. They are the public danger today. I'm supposed to be with my today colleagues, professor of university, singer, musician, this is who I am. Okay, whenever your mom got married, she was 17 years old and they accuse you with fake charges to extend bad things on you, to block your life, and you continue and there's no limits with them. They are enemies. The French Aboriginals today are blacklisted as enemies of Middle Eastern people, cops, politicians, and others. British, the same thing, Australian, same thing. American, same thing. And you've lost them big. And you won't continue stealing the elites of Middle Eastern countries. You see the way you are stealing their natural resources. There's an exchange which hasn't happened yet. Okay? You are broken, and morally, spiritually. You need to clean and wipe, first of all, your bad intentions and spirits. Okay, and your bad education you got to become what you are today. Okay, whenever I say no and never for anything, a loving relationship, an affair, a project, a collaboration, it's no and never. And those who send me threats, you send them to my lawyer and to the magistrate with whom I'm in contact since August 2020 with 18 charges against you. You talk to them, you don't talk to me. You don't have any right to talk to me. Okay, so even though you are cops or Freemasons or racist white supremacist neo-Nazi, Europeans, so I don't care about you. So no is no and never is never, and I would like to take my position and immediately as a professor of university, in Lebanon. Okay, so I've tried in France, I've tried to do many things, I've closed everything, companies, I've stopped working with them since 2019. I won't wait anybody because I'm not traveling to America, and if I travel to America, it won't be by the meat of any offender. Those offenders will be prosecuted. Okay, so it be by the intermediate of a normal recruitment, not coming from this side. I don't want predators in my life. Okay, thank you to any single person who has endorsed me virtually or concretely. I thank them all, East and West. Okay, with good intentions, just intentions to change the situation because this is a bad situation for everyone who has my identity, not just me. Okay, the persecution is a global, general, and systemic, discrimination and violence. So thank you to those who have endorsed. For them, it will take more time. For me, they need to find a new commander in chief of the troops. Okay. So for me, I have my life. I need to turn back, to what I was. Mainly in 2013-14, mainly 2014 in Lebanon with my colleagues. We couldn't find funds. Hopefully today we'll find some funds because they won't earn money, from our natural resources and other fields of technologies or of agronomy, of tourism, without really investing in Lebanon. To have a team in Lebanon, to have a company, and so on. So we've asked for $75,000. It was $150,000. The French Freemasons, were trying to manipulate and to break me. Okay, financially, I could succeed in breaking them today. Okay, and prosecuting them. Okay, now we wait for the prosecutor, in fact, to do his job. He's blocked by a political immunity. Okay, and to really chase them and arrest them and put them in custody. Okay, so they are seeking the opportunity to extend bad things. That's what they know to do, because they are enemies and haters. Okay, and liars mainly. Because all what I'm doing, I've learned it in Lebanon. I've learned nothing in France, nothing, because they are illiterate here. Especially the scums cops, who are stalkers and offenders. They are illiterate. Instead of reading a page, a book, they steal, a project I've written. I've worked for 5 years on it, and I've read many articles to prepare it. They come and steal it like that by using an ex-girlfriend or by just putting a badge, a virtual badge, and exposing me. So now it should stop. We could identify them and we filed a complaint. We would like them to be arrested, prosecuted, and put in custody. Okay, so meantime, I began moving a little bit. I've stopped moving in reason of the ongoing war today. You see, I was traveling in 2023, I think. Yeah, I've cancelled my trip. They've cancelled my trip in reason of the Israeli war. No, it has come down. They told me, situation is more calm. So it'll be 2026, I think. Okay, if not 2027, 2026, there'll be a trip. I don't wish to be present in France, during French presidential elections. So either I travel, to the neighborhood in 2026, or I travel to Middle East. Okay, so those who are doing their work, of security, it's not their job to tell me what to do, what to not do with girls. And to ask the girls to file complaints against me and to play dirty games with me, virtually, while I don't know them. okay, and to persecute the Middle Eastern Christians in France, in UK, in Australia, in the USA, and so on. Okay, it's not their duty. They are into today political terrorism of state and persecution. And thank you God, I could, dismantle all this network and cells of terrorists and warn my people, to avoid today traveling to those countries. As long as the Israeli, haven't decided yet to sign peace pacts with all neighboring countries to avoid really taking the risk to be offended by them and their networks and lobbies, in those countries. The way I got offended and persecuted today without any reason. Without any reason, so I speak French. They criticize me and bully me. I don't speak French. Speak French. I represent French companies. 100% French with a Lebanese passport. So I'm representing Lebanon. Oh, what have you taken from France? So, however you turn it, they are turning in a circle. So I'm out of the circle. They are turning around themselves. Like dogs. A dog trying to bite, his tail. So it's funny to see them like that turning. Okay, I'm out of the circle, and I'm preparing, release of commercial albums from Lebanese company in the east, and from British company up to this day. I'm so close to close it, but remain some space, whenever they begin prosecuting those, in fact, offenders in UK, cops, royals, I don't know who are they, they know them, they could identify them. Okay, in Australia and so on, I think it'd be fixed for everyone. They make a whole chaos, for a bag of 10 corrupted cops, you see, politicians, royals, with a magistrate. Okay, two magistrates, I think. Okay, all that for a pack of 10 corrupted and bent, cops, and so on, government police and so on. So, I mean, we are millions and billions, living in those countries. They cannot, like that, create a virtual, let's say, issue and so on. But anyway, some people are highly ranked. They've replaced them. Some others, they don't want to replace them. You see, making big hair today. Okay, against the laws, against international justice, and so on, and running forward. How they run forward, they make, in fact, the crimes and burn and riots and so on, and they try to involve us in all that, while we've nothing to do with all that. I have something to do with my complaint and 18 charges against them. I filed it in August 2020. It's all what I have to do. All what they are doing, the rest, is made by them and for them. Hopefully this will change a little bit bad intentions, toward us, because you could see the reaction was very aggressive of those who are like us, who have same identity, who are celebrating St. Mary's Day today. Okay, so who are Middle Eastern, some of them, or Asians, or others. Okay, so anyway, this is the end of this concert today, and enjoy your summer. Don't worry, it will fix. Nothing lasts forever, especially the chaos, and such cells of thirst, toxic people, abusing of power and authority, and cheating on the laws. Okay, be faithful, and God will watch over you. Amen.